on the 21st of April, and I just want to talk to you about trend lines in this video and how important trend lines are in drawing your zones, your supply zone and your demand zones. So as you can see, we're on the Euro USD on the 1 hour chart, and we have two clear trend lines here that are drawn in. And you must be thinking, why does he have two trend lines from a single point? And everything is purposeful, so I just want to show you why I've got two trend lines. So our protocol that we follow is, when drawing trend lines, we need obvious peaks and valleys, right? But a high must be removed. So at this point, a high was removed by this candle here. So we can draw our trend line from point A to point B and continuing on this way. The reason why I cut this trend line short is because price then broke this trend line. In this situation here as well, point A to point B, only once this high is removed, then we can draw our trend line in from point A to point B. This low is the move that broke that high. But it's not so complicated. You can see it with your bare eyes once you train your eyes. I mean, you don't have to follow the SMC guys where you have to draw in your break of structure on each point. You don't. You can actually see it happen. So point A to point B, once that high is removed, then we can draw our trend line. I stopped this trend line here is because price then removed the trend line. I got this supply zone drawn in here, and one of our protocols that we follow when drawing our zones is we have your basing and explosive move away. So that explosive move away is the reason why this trend line was removed and our supply zone was drawn in here and not here. Now, let me just talk to you why we don't draw a supply zone here. We need a basing candle and an explosive move away, and in this scenario we don't have that. We don't even have a proper basing. We just got all basing candles here, so we don't have this situation, and only when we have this situation here can we draw in our zones. But back to trend lines. As you can see, these are the steps that we follow when drawing our trend lines in order to draw in our zones, high probability zones. Each chart has demand zones and supply zones everywhere. We can say this is a supply zone, this is a demand zone, this is a demand zone, that's a demand zone. But we look for high probability zones, whether it be supply or demand zones. And we go deeper in all that in our playbook and our Discord. So if you guys want to join that, you can go onto Instagram and send me a DM, or download this playbook first and have a look at it and see if you connect with it, and then we can take it from there. You can send me a DM and we can jump on Discord. Yeah, so this was a nice video about trend lines, and we'll see you in the next one.